a group of friends decided to check out an old abandoned cinema, which has legends surrounding it. They say that the ghosts of former viewers can still be seen there. The guys took several photos, and in one of them, they noticed something strange. Behind a far row of seats, a pale face can be seen peeking over the backrest. It seemed to be watching them. No one present saw it at the time. Later, they swore that there was no one else in the theater besides them. A coincidence, a trick of the light, or really a shadow from the past? This video, found on TikTok, was taken by a security camera. The man said it had been a restless night. He kept waking up, feeling like someone was watching him. When reviewing the footage, he noticed something in the closet under the stairs that looked like a face. At first glance, it seemed like just a reflection of light, but the longer he stared, the clearer the features became. This clip frightened even the most skeptical viewers. A young man noticed a disturbing figure peeking from a dark hallway, watching him. Each time he saw it, it appeared in a different spot, but always in the same hallway. His grandmother had once warned him, "Don't look there at night." He didn't believe her, and now he regrets it. After checking every room, he found no one. But moments later, the figure appeared again, as if waiting for him to return. Viewers wrote that they felt chills down their spines, as though someone was watching them too. The next video was filmed by a man who stayed late at work one evening. He heard doors opening by themselves and decided to check what was going on. For a while, the man just watched.
Kasi, yun guys. Ano ba to? Wala tayong magagawa guys. Ito dadaan. So check natin.
And then he walked toward the very door from which the sounds were coming.
Naka-on yung ano yan ito yun guys, so yung kita niyo yung mga bangko yun guys, yun walang tao dyan guys, yun guys, so yung kita niyo yung mga bangko yun guys. Yan, walang tao dyan guys ha. Tapos yung electric fan sa itaas. Yan o. Parang may kakaiba talaga dito guys. Yan, kita nyo. Yan guys o. Yan guys. Kita nyo. Yan guys o. Kita nyo. So, grabe yung...
Through the window, he noticed that the chairs inside the room were moving, even though no one was there. Gathering his courage, he went inside, but the chairs kept moving, as if someone invisible was nearby.
Kita nyo yung... So yan guys, oh. Guys. So guys. Woo! Lord. So guys. So, ito yung trabaho ko guys. Grabe. Sobrang nakakatakot guys. Grabe yung tindig ng balahibo ko. So,
the man stepped back out and said that it was truly frightening to work in that place. However, he decided to return and check the room again, only to find it completely empty. So what was it then? Why were the chairs moving on their own? Perhaps the answer to that question will remain a mystery forever. This video was recorded when a man was at work. Strangely, he filmed in the restroom, since that's where the weird sounds were coming from.
Bueno, voy para adentro. La sangre de Cristo me cura. Hola, hola. Hola. Hola, hola, ¿estás acá? ¿Dónde estás? Se prenden las luces. ¿Estás jugando con la llave? ¿Ah? ¿Estás jugando con la llave? ¿Ah? Necesito otra prueba. Necesito otra prueba.
He enters the restroom and sees that the water in one of the faucets turns on by itself. Then the stall door suddenly closes, and many noticed that a shadowy figure was even visible in its reflection. The next video was shot in a cafe. A group of young guys were just hanging out, but the security guard noticed something strange. At one point, a chair slid back by itself for no apparent reason. Later, each of them admitted that they had felt weak that evening, as if something had drained their energy. Coincidence? Or the result of contact with something supernatural? This footage was filmed by Japanese paranormal researchers who visited an abandoned building said to be haunted. One of the rooms was locked, so they decided to film through a small gap in the door. Only later, while reviewing the footage at home, did they notice something horrifying. In the darkness between the door and the frame, a pair of eyes could be seen, watching them from inside the sealed room. But the strangeness didn't stop there.
普通じゃないもんだって。
普通じゃない。
この写真ってさ、あれでしょ？結婚式のナイスドレスでしょ。今顔が今ちょっとちらっとこっち見方、いやちょっと待って、やめてよ、やめてよ、こうちょっとサブだよね、マジで怖いから。一回ちょっと冷静になろう。今顔が
In another room, they found a painting and claimed that the woman in the portrait slightly turned her head, as if following them. They continued carefully, exchanging uneasy glances, when one of them said he felt a presence nearby.
今隣のタンスに誰かいる。この隙間から誰か覗いてる。
The camera captured a faint figure standing behind him, and just then, the door behind his back seemed to open on its own. The video ends there. Whether you believe these bloggers or not, that's for you to decide. In this video, a girl wanted to show her followers a cute umbrella she just bought. Nothing unusual, until the moment she opened it.
Hey guys, I just got this really cute umbrella from the dollar store and I wanted to show you because I fucking think it's the cutest thing ever. Whoa. Okay.
From the parking lot came a scream, low, drawn out, and disturbingly inhuman. She claimed she was completely alone at the time. The video instantly went viral, with users saying they could hear not one, but several voices in the recording. Some even suggested it was the opening of a portal or a sign from above. Coincidence? Or maybe the umbrella wasn't as harmless as it seemed. This recording was made right during a class. A girl sits at her desk and suddenly flinches, as if someone touched her shoulder. A second later, she screams and falls off her chair. Some users claim that a barely visible shadow can be seen behind her at the moment of the fall. Others thought it was a nervous reaction or a hallucination. But those who have experienced something similar are sure she felt the touch of someone who does not belong to this world. The next clip, titled Dissension, was filmed by a man who caught something unbelievable. A bright flash of light appears, sending beams upward into the sky. After a few seconds, a dark figure begins to rise along one of them. It seems to dissolve into the air, then the light abruptly disappears. What was it? A rare natural phenomenon, a light illusion, or something otherworldly? Tell us what you think. In this video, a girl was filming a simple vlog about decorating her new home. She had no idea that something terrifying was waiting ahead.
How did you... How did you get out there?
At first, she heard strange noises, grabbed her camera, and went to check. It turned out to be just her dog. Relieved, she let the pet in and went back to her chores. But soon, the sounds came again.
Okay, let's try this again. There's no way that this is a thing. I don't think you understand. There is zero way that she could unlock that, open it, shut it, and lock it. How are you doing?
The girl walked to the door and saw that the dog was outside again. She couldn't understand how that was possible since the door had been locked.
Nice.
Where did you do that?
On the paper.
Oh my god.
What was that?
What the hell?
Later, her sister and brother-in-law were painting the nursery. The camera recorded the door suddenly closing by itself. When they checked the house, no one was there. But just seconds later, the door slammed shut again with force. Commenters wrote that this house clearly holds a secret and urged the girl to learn its history. Maybe someday she will. A casual home gathering turned into a real nightmare. A girl suddenly felt someone run their hand through her hair. She quickly turned around, and at that moment the camera captured a dark figure flashing in the room. There were no children or animals at the party. No one could explain who or what it was. But many viewers, rewatching the video, say one thing: she was not alone. This next video is particularly creepy. A girl noticed that something, or someone, was moving on the second floor of her house. She immediately went to check.
Oh my god. You guys, Seth.
Okay. The door was terrifying, but that's okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, whew. I left the door open. It was probably just the wind. Don't be crazy.
She walks upstairs, trying to see if someone broke in. Suddenly, a door slams shut with force, startling her. She assumes it must be the wind. The girl continues to the upper floor, inspects the rooms, and sighs with relief. No one's there.
Okay. Nothing. Yep. No. Whew. I probably just got overworked and there's nothing here.
But as she turns around, a terrifying figure stands in the doorway. Panicked, she runs downstairs in fear. What do you think it was? Someone's prank or something we're not supposed to know about? This TikTok video sparked a real storm of discussion. Two girls were filming a light-hearted video at home when they suddenly noticed someone watching them. On the staircase behind them, a dark figure can be seen staring directly at them. One of the girls gathers her courage and goes to check, but there's no one there. No sounds, no footsteps, no shadow. Commenters were divided. Some are sure it's a prank, while others believe the girls caught a real ghost on camera. What do you think? A man noticed strange things happening in his house and decided to record everything on video. First, strange sounds were heard, then a canister on the table started moving on its own and fell. He put it back, but soon heard a loud knock, and at that moment, an orb flew across the room. The next evening, everything repeated. The bedroom door slowly closed by itself, while another door across the hall suddenly opened. It seemed like someone was standing there, just beyond the threshold. The man froze, not daring to approach. The camera captured everything, and then the video abruptly ends. What was it? A poltergeist, a trick of the mind, or something that really inhabits this house? A girl was recording a video for her blog, simply singing a song. Everything was fine until the figurine on the dresser behind her began to move.
How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too.
She noticed it, turned around, and the figurine twitched again. The girl froze, stopped singing. A second later, the figurine fell to the floor. The video cut off abruptly, and later she said she hasn't gone into that room alone since. In the next video, bloggers go to investigate a forest where strange sounds and sightings have been reported. Let's watch.
Something over there? I haven't seen anything, bro. Something moved over there, I swear.
They set up a night vision camera and didn't expect to document anything truly unsettling. At one point, a white, ghostly figure appears in the forest, caught on night vision. The video quickly spread online, with many viewers saying it looked like a real ghost. What do you think? A user posted a video from his friend who was working late at night in the security service office. One late evening, When he was alone in the building, the camera captures something that caught his attention. A figure seems to peek out from behind the wall, then quickly disappears. The man, after watching this video, went to investigate this corridor, but found no one there. What it really was will remain a mystery. The next video, found on TikTok, was recorded by a surveillance camera that captured a peculiar object. According to the user who uploaded the video, they received a notification from the surveillance camera on their phone. Curious, the man opened the video and was puzzled. Let's take a look together. Next to a car, a figure of someone or something appears. However, when the camera adjusts, the enigmatic figure vanishes. As you may have noticed, it was snowing that day. The man mentions that previously, even during heavy snowfall, such occurrences didn't happen, despite the camera being installed quite some time ago. Among the viewers who watched the video, various theories emerged. Some wrote that it could have been a spider or a beetle that caused the camera to lose focus. Others believe it might have been a ghost. A third group thinks it could have been a shadow, and the figure was merely an illusion. This footage comes from a security camera at a workplace. The men are chatting casually when suddenly, a box falls for no reason. They ignore it, but they shouldn't have. A few minutes later, another worker notices a machine turning on by itself. No one is touching it, yet it starts moving as if alive. Commenters are convinced this wasn't a malfunction, but a sign of something supernatural. The next clip was recorded by a man working at a construction site.
Logran ver la silueta blanca, vean, como si fuera un niño. Y miren, ya estoy, acabo de cerrar. Y vean, se sigue viendo ahí, como si alguien estuviera ahí, vean. Se ve clarito un niño ahí. Una silueta blanca, vean. Se le ve clarito como si estuviera paradito ahí viendo. Wow,
He said he saw a very tall figure near one of the houses, and then a light turned on. Now he's too scared to work there. The man didn't dare get closer. He just zoomed in with his camera. It's hard to make out exactly what's standing there, but the man's fear is real. In the end, he walks toward his car and seems to decide to leave the place entirely. The next video was captured on a surveillance camera. You can see a barely noticeable figure quickly moving among the trees. Additionally, the camera recorded its motion. Was this a glitch, or was it a ghost? As always, the decision is up to you. A man, while walking through the city at night, when he was all alone, noticed a strange phenomenon. At the beginning of the video, we clearly hear the sound of his footsteps, but when he suddenly stopped in place, the sound of footsteps continued. Users, after watching this video, were divided in opinions. Many said that since the video is dark, it was easy to set everything up. Others were convinced that the man stumbled upon something paranormal and left in time. What was it really? It's up to you to decide. The following video was recorded in one of the museums in Virginia. A man noticed a figure that seemed to appear out of nowhere and started filming. Let's take a look.
Pretty gnarly. I don't know if you see that. Yeah, dude. That was gnarly. And we already know the rules, don't we, about whispering in the ear. So I appreciate not getting fucked with. And there is definitely fucking something just there. And that is gnarly. Let's see if it's like still there. There's some like, I don't know.
You can see something that looks like a shadowy figure that isn't moving. Viewers have mixed opinions about this video. Some say it could just be a trick of the light or shadows cast by an object. Others are convinced that a person is standing still somewhere, and it's their shadow. There are also those who believe the museum holds many secrets, and this figure could be something paranormal. This video was discussed by thousands of people.
Señorita, no podemos empezar la clase con esa niña a su lado.
¿Cómo?
Sí, la niña que tiene atrás.
¿Cuál niña? Yo vivo sola.
A girl was getting ready for an online class when her teacher suddenly said he couldn't start the lesson because there was someone else in the room with her. The girl froze, confused. She lives alone. Was it just a joke, or something better left unspoken? A man named Leonardo was doing a live stream for his followers when he noticed something strange.
Lo voy a hacer en vivo porque luego dicen, ya me asustó el gato, luego dicen que es mentiras, pero miren, estoy acá afuera del yunque y miren lo que se mira. No sé si cansan a mirar a ustedes, pero mira, me arrimo, mira, mira. Mire. ¿Se mira es eso? Mira, se mete. Y no son rateros porque ya corrí para atrás, me metí con la troca y cada vez que me arrimo, se mira, ¡ay! ¡Ay! Y hace un ruido bien feo, la verdad. Y no son rateros, o sea, pues, no son los rateros. ¡Ay! ¡Qué feo se siente! Mire, atrás de la troca, mira. No, hombre. Mira, nomás, mire. ¡Ay, con su madre! Me siento... Mire, allá está. Mira, se cambia de figura y luego... Mira. ¡Ay, güey! No tengo ni el valor de trancar la puerta. ¡Ay, qué feo se siente eso!
Near his car, dark figures were moving, silently, almost gliding across the ground. Leonardo turned on his camera, trying to see who it was. But the longer he watched, the more he realized these weren't people. His viewers wrote that they saw them too. Who were they? Shadows, reflections, or something entirely different? The next clip was found on TikTok. A young couple captured a strange phenomenon in the sky during an evening drive. Take a look.
Oh, look at the smoke.
What the fuck?
Dude, that's some fucking alien shit.
No, I've been seeing that all over the internet though.
Did you get a good video of it?
Is there a logical explanation, or did they really record something beyond reality? If you have thoughts, feel free to share. The next video was filmed by a girl when her niece was trying to repeat dance moves, when suddenly the little girl said she saw something. At this moment, you can notice that the camera captured a strange silhouette. The video has no backstory and it's the only one on the girl's TikTok page. Users wrote that it could be a shadow person who wants something from her or the child. In the next video, a woman regularly shares videos with her daughter on her social media account. They capture everything, from waking up to work processes. Recently, when they left for work, they encountered an unpleasant incident. According to bloggers' opinions, this time they captured a ghostly figure standing on the sidewalk. The woman explains that every day when they commute to work, they see this figure. Upon closer inspection, you can indeed discern a barely noticeable figure, presumably that of a man, standing on the roadside. The woman expresses concern. On one hand, this entity doesn't harm anyone. On the other hand, why does it appear there? And what is its purpose? She seeks advice from her followers and asks who this anomalous figure might truly be. This clip was recorded by a young man who heard strange noises in his house at night. He grabbed his phone to investigate. First came light knocks, then creaking doors, and something that sounded like whispering. When he opened one of the doors, objects began to move and doors slammed shut on their own, as if someone invisible was trying to drive him out. He turned on the lights. No one there. Even the bathroom was empty. Realizing something unexplainable was happening, he packed his things and left the apartment. The following clip was filmed by a paranormal enthusiast at a cemetery late at night. Watch closely. In one frame, you can see something resembling a white figure that appears to be standing and observing. The man continues walking and, moments later, spots the same figure again. Terrified, he quickly runs away from the cemetery. The video ends here, leaving us to wonder what was actually captured that night. The following video was filmed in Texas. A man living in one of the Texas towns encountered something unusual. He discovered that he couldn't sleep without light. Not because he needed cozy lighting, but because he was haunted by nightmarish phenomena. One night, a friend stayed over at his house, and during the night, they woke up to strange sounds coming from the bedroom. The man decided to document the incidents happening in his house.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Fuck you recording me for?
You're here. Listen.
Fucking sleep. Fucking dream. Fucking I won't fucking touch that door. Oh, fuck off. That Ouija board. I'm fucking getting out of this room. I can't sleep in here. This shit.
He woke up his friend and headed to the closet, from where he believed the strange sounds were coming. However, he found nothing there. But that wasn't all he managed to capture.
This might be the last time.
A few days later, while home alone, He heard strange sounds again and decided to record everything on camera. The man saw a dark figure when he just opened the door. He got scared of this something and quickly closed the bedroom door. The video ends there. And we still don't know what happened in that house and who it really was. The next video was shot by a man who was just trying to relax in front of the TV in the evening. He noticed an anomalous figure literally floating in the air and decided to film it on his phone. Watch for yourself.
And rival NBC had 75. With the proliferation of national magazines and radio stations, advertising became one of the decade's great. Ads took on an evangelistic fervor, encouraging the public to buy. And buy they did. Everything from the everyday necessities to fashionable clothing and household appliances. Buying on credit became commonplace. For the first time, one could live beyond their means.
Even as economic boom, frivolity, and innovation spread throughout the land, life in small towns and rural areas was more reminiscent of the 19th century than of the roaring 20th. Despite the automobile, children still walk miles to school. Travel by rail is still the most reliable way to get to the city. Doctors made house calls. Day and night, good weather.
It looks like smoke.
Milk and ice delivery men relied on...
Nobody's smoking. We don't smoke. So there's no smoke.
Family picnic and sing-alongs around the parlor piano, and the most anticipated event of each year, the circus.
It's creeping me out. What the heck is that?
The anomalous figure hovers near the TV, sometimes changing position, and toward the end of the video, it seems to come straight toward the man before disappearing. Some viewers saw a sinister face in this anomaly, while others suggested that a small drop of water on the camera lens could have created this effect. In another video, a girl began hearing strange noises in her apartment and decided to record everything.
Hey guys, it's 12 o'clock in the morning, and I heard some weird noises. Jesus Christ, oh my god. Okay, so I just got up to turn the light on, and there's still... Okay, and yeah, okay. Yeah, there's still weird shit happening. Okay, goodbye.
At one point, objects on the table fall over, and then things escalate. When she woke up the next morning, she saw that a cabinet door had opened by itself and a magnet had fallen from the fridge. Someone, or something, clearly wanted to make its presence known. The strange events continued, and the girl kept recording.
And then I started hearing some noises, so I was going to just record and see what happened. Okay, so you can see a lot of the activity is centered mostly in my kitchen. It's probably not a coincidence. I'll show you guys the garage sometime. It's directly below the kitchen, but yeah, a lot of weird stuff happens down there too.
She said her fan couldn't have moved the objects on the table. Then, something fell near the doorway, further proof that something was there. Items on the kitchen counter also started to move on their own. The girl said most of the paranormal activity happens in the kitchen, but she promised to show the garage too, where she's also experienced disturbing things. Many viewers wrote that she staged it all for views. What do you think? This clip was recorded by a surveillance camera, presumably in one of the hospitals in Thailand. At first glance the footage seems empty, but if you look closely at the left side of the screen you can notice a figure. It rushes down the corridor at an inhuman speed and immediately disappears. Viewers argue, some are sure it's a camera glitch, others write that such movement is far too similar to a ghost. What it actually was is for you to decide. A girl claims that she was filming this video just for fun. She simply left the camera recording and went into the elevator. But when she watched it later, she saw something that was anything but funny. If you look closely at the left side of the screen, you can see a creepy face. Some viewers claim that it was just a trick of the light, but most agreed that the footage looks far too real to be a coincidence. This video was filmed with a door peephole camera. Watch carefully. At one point, a dark figure rushes by, like a shadow, and then disappears out of sight. The apartment owner claims that the recording was not sped up, everything happened exactly as shown. Many users wrote that the figure was moving too fast for a human. But skeptics also appeared. In their opinion, it was just a passerby distorted by the camera. What do you think? Another case of paranormal activity was captured by a camera in an empty apartment. The owners claimed they weren't home that evening, but on the footage you can notice something strange. For a moment, a figure resembling a human appears in the room and then vanishes. Many viewers skeptically declared it was just a technical glitch. But the apartment owners are sure the camera was working properly. Some commenters even wrote that the figure was too clear to be a glitch. So what was it really? In this video, a girl named Amanda was simply filming her little daughter. But suddenly, a dark figure flashed across the camera. To actually notice it, you need to replay the footage in slow motion. Amanda admitted that at first, she did not notice anything herself, her husband did. But what is even more frightening is that she felt the presence of someone invisible in the house. Especially after the death of her mother. Amanda said that at night she often felt as though someone unfamiliar was standing next to her. Users posted dozens of theories. Some even claimed that it could have been the spirit of her mother. But no one came to a definite conclusion. Do you believe Amanda, or do you think it is just a coincidence? This video caused a real storm of discussions online. Watch. A little boy is calmly playing while the adults are busy with their own things. But suddenly, the child falls sharply, and in such a way that it looks like someone pushed him. In the comments, users argued. Some insisted that a ghostly figure could be seen near the boy, while others said that kids often fall on their own and there was nothing mystical about it. What do you think? Real debates flared up online about this short clip. A girl was simply dancing in her room when something creepy happened in the background. Watch carefully.
Party, only good vibes, she slides in. Let's ride with a free step, free step, free step, free step, free step, free step. At the weekend party.
A dark anomaly emerges from the wardrobe and literally disappears a moment later. The girl claims that at that moment she didn't notice anything strange. In the comments, some users wrote that it was a real poltergeist, others claimed it was editing. What it really was we will never know, but we can at least speculate. And then there is this video, which a man posted with the caption, "I managed to capture Bigfoot. See for yourself."
Bober! Ale ty jesteś kurwa duży, ty! Bober! Ja pierdolę! Pierwszy raz w życiu widzę bobra! Jakie bydle jebane! Spierdolił do wody i się utopił!
In the forest, you can see a massive figure moving confidently among the trees. Users in the comments were divided. Some are sure that it is really the legendary Bigfoot, while others believe it is just someone playing a prank in a costume. Whose side are you on? This short video was posted on TikTok by a girl who claimed that there was paranormal activity in her apartment. In the footage, one of the drawers opens by itself, without anyone's help. The video turned out to be very short, and many viewers wrote that they wanted to see more proof, then they could believe it was the work of a poltergeist. But there were also those who supported the girl. They shared their own stories of similar things happening in their homes. Has something like this ever happened to you? Share your stories in the comments. The next video appeared on Reddit and instantly scared many users. A man working the night shift posted footage from security cameras. Watch. In the recording, two blurry silhouettes seem to float down the street and then vanish. At first glance you might think they're people, but the guard insists they weren't moving like humans. According to him, after years on the job, he can easily tell the difference between ordinary intruders and what the cameras caught that night. Some users wrote it looked like wandering souls, while others noted they were moving too smoothly, as if gliding. Would you feel safe after shifts like that? This video was filmed by a girl as an experiment. She set up 2 cameras at once, one regular and one infrared. And it was on the infrared recording that something appeared which truly terrified many viewers.
Who is it that keeps bothering me? Who is it? God. I don't want to do this anymore.
Behind her, the outlines of hands appear, resting on her shoulders. A few moments later, something seems to touch her face. But on the regular camera, there is nothing, no one near her at all. The girl suddenly jolts, as if she really felt the touch, and jumps up from the chair. Finding no one, she quickly leaves the frame. In the comments, many wrote that if this was staged, then it was brilliant. What it really was, we will never know, but we can at least speculate. This video was filmed in an ordinary apartment, but it looks like a scene straight out of a horror movie. The family is calmly watching TV in the living room, and behind the couch, you can spot a mannequin's head. After a few seconds, it turns. Yes, exactly. The head seems to come alive and slowly begins to look around. The man in the room briefly glances back, as if he felt something behind him, but decides it was just his imagination. Later, when rewatching the footage, he realized his instincts hadn't failed him. Users wrote that they couldn't sleep all night after seeing this video. What do you think? Just someone's prank or real proof of the paranormal? This video sparked a wave of discussions. A girl decided to use a Ouija board and, according to her, at some point her body was taken over by a demon. At first everything looked harmless. She asks questions, but then the lights in the house begin to flicker. That's when the atmosphere turns truly frightening. The girl lowers her head as if losing consciousness. A moment later she comes to, but it's no longer her. Creepy laughter, a changed voice, as if straight from a horror movie. Many users also noticed another detail. As soon as the lights went out, the doll standing on the table mysteriously disappeared. In the comments, people wrote that this video was scarier than any horror film. At first, it seems like just an innocent video. A man is practicing and doing a hairstyle on a mannequin. But then viewers notice a detail that instantly turns this clip into something terrifying. At one point, the mannequin blinks. Yes, the eyes that should have been lifeless suddenly come alive for a split second. Viewers argued. Some wrote that it was definitely editing. Others insisted it could have been a camera glitch. And there were those who were genuinely frightened and advised throwing the mannequin away. What do you think? The next video was posted by a user who claimed he had caught a ghost. Watch. At first, you might miss it, but for a brief moment, a dark silhouette appears on the right side of the frame, which people called a ghost. Users argued in the comments, saying that it looked like editing. However, there were also those who believed it was a dark entity. Whose side are you on? This video was posted by a man who claimed that there was no wind that day. But when he looked out the window, he noticed something strange. A dark figure rushed down the street at incredible speed and disappeared. Opinions were divided. Some called it a ghost, others thought it was a shadow entity, or maybe even a human, but far too fast to be ordinary. So what was it really? This clip was filmed late in the evening at a children's store. A man noticed that a baby bassinet suddenly began to rock by itself. No one was nearby, the store was closed. But the cradle is moving as if someone is sitting in it. Many viewers in the comments wrote that it looked too realistic to be staged. Others insisted that it was just a draft. What do you think? Was it really just ordinary wind or something supernatural? This video was filmed quite recently, in August. A man began to sense something strange in his home and decided to take a camera.
Bruit. La porte, pourquoi t'as fermé la porte?
At one point, the bathroom door shuts all by itself. The man dares to open it to make sure no one is inside, but he never finds an explanation for what happened. Viewers wrote that the moment looks like something straight out of a classic horror film, and some even claimed they noticed a shadow behind the door a second before it closed. This footage was filmed in a rest area for workers in Asia. Hammocks are set up here, where employees like to sleep after their shifts. But pay attention, One of the hammocks is swinging by itself. All the others remained still, and if it had been the wind or a draft, several would have moved at once. But no, only one. Many viewers claimed this was proof of a ghost being present in the room. What do you think? This video became a real nightmare for the parents. It was titled, "The Ghost Watching the Baby." At first everything is calm, the infant plays near the couch, but after a few seconds the camera captures something frightening. In another room, right behind the baby's crib, something creepy appears. It shows itself for literally a second and then disappears. The parents admit that they still don't understand what it was. Commenters wrote that it gave them chills. Someone even claimed they noticed the entity's horrifying, non-human eyes. Did you see them? This footage was posted by mommy blogger Gabby Martinez, who usually films funny videos about her daughter. But soon her videos took on a very different tone. Gabby says that her daughter often pointed into the darkness and said, "They are watching." In one video, you can actually see a dark shadow pass across the room in a reflection. In another, something is hiding in the closet. At the same time, the mother insists that they were completely alone at home. Viewers actively discuss the videos. Some believe that small children can see what is hidden from adults, while others think it is all staged. But the footage still gives you chills. The next video was filmed during a walk in the forest, but the man stumbled upon something strange. Let's take a look.
Ja pierdolę, patrzcie co spotkałem. Bubr, kurwa! Ja pierdolę, jakie bydle! Bober! Ej, kurwa, bober! Bober, nie spierdalaj, mordo! Chodź tu, kurwa, do mnie, bober! Ale ty jesteś, kurwa, duży, ty!
You can see a figure peeking out from behind a tree, quite creepy, especially if you are walking alone. Some users wrote that it was clearly just someone's prank. Others claimed that the figure looked far too sinister to be a person. What do you think it could have been? This video really frightened the viewers of one streamer. Watch. In his room stands a mannequin with a funny duck mask. The guy decides to take the mask off and then returns to his desk. Everything seems normal, until suddenly the mannequin starts moving. It looks like it's getting closer to the streamer. The guy notices, whirls around sharply, and then walks toward the closet. At that moment, the recording cuts off. Many viewers wrote that their hearts sank when the mannequin came alive. So what was it? A prank or real paranormal activity? That's for you to decide. In this video, a girl and a guy were recording an ordinary dance for TikTok. But during the recording, the door suddenly opened and a dark figure appeared. It's visible on the video for a very short time, but that was enough for viewers to start arguing. Some thought a friend was pranking them, while others insisted it was a real ghost. Which side do you take? In this video, a man was at home with his small child.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh, hell no, you gotta go.
But at one point, the door suddenly opens, and then closes by itself. The man starts to panic, especially since his child is nearby. Viewers wrote that it was especially frightening to witness such things in a place where you're supposed to feel safe, at home. Some believe it was paranormal activity, while others think it was a draft or a cleverly hidden strain. This video was filmed by a man in the middle of the night, at 2 a.m. He heard strange noises and immediately grabbed his phone.
No sé si se escuche. Oigan, como si estuvieran en la parte de enfrente. No mames. Son las 2 de la mañana. Uy, cabrón. Voy a buscar las llaves. No mames, está acá enfrente, ¿eh? Uy. Bien, como...
The camera records as he walks to the front door. There are rhythmic knocks. The man dares to pull back the curtain slightly, but there is no one outside. Some viewers claim that for a split second shadows were visible in the frame. But the creepiest part began later.
No mames. Ah, cabrón. No mames, cabrón.
When he films the room, the doll that had been motionless suddenly begins to move. The knocking at the window is still heard, the tension grows, and suddenly the video cuts off. What really happened that night will remain a mystery to us. A group of girlfriends gathered to hold a spirit seance, but something went wrong. For the seance, they made an improvised Ouija board, used a glass and a piece of paper, and began asking questions.
Feliz. Yo tengo más experiencia. Pregunta, bueno, ¿en serio lo que está pasando?
Sí, en serio.
Pregunta si hay alguien en esta casa. ¿Hay alguien en esta casa?
No jodan, ¿en serio se movió? No jodan, ¿en serio? ¿Viste? Vos sos boluda.
Ay, no,
una
joda. Ay, fue una joda, basta.
¿Puedo hacer con esto?
Pero, boluda, disculpa.
Sí, vamos a ver.
Jodita, ay, pero para empezar, ¿quién?
Pero si vos...
Una joda. ¡Ey, pará, boludo! Estoy mintiendo, no estoy jodiendo. Para Clarisa. Eso se movió serio.
Sí.
Hay que terminar.
No, mira. ¡Ey! No,
¡Ay, boluda!
¡Boluda! ¡Dale, que tengo miedo, boluda!
At some point, they realized the glass was moving. But the girls thought one of them was just trying to play a joke. When they start arguing and leave the table, the glass suddenly begins to really move. And when they return to the table, they see that the glass is clearly not in the same place. The girls get scared, and then the lights go out. Admit it, that's creepy, even if it was staged. This video was recorded by a young woman. She noticed a very creepy shadow that seemed to start following her. As proof, the woman filmed this video. Watch it.
Yep, he's here. Come here, look. You came in here last night and the night before. You see? Can you do me a favor? Can you go cut the main light on for me? And then cut it back off? There's nothing there but a fan without pausing. There's nothing in the chair. Oh God, it's not breaking my neck. The light won't come on? Oh. You're trying to reach it. See? The only thing here, the fan, and then there's the chair.
On the wall you can indeed notice something resembling a silhouette, and it's motionless. When she manages to turn the light on, she shows the room as evidence. However, as soon as she turns the light off again, the silhouette reappears on the wall. To prove that it isn't her boyfriend, she even asks him to stand in front of the fan. Many commenters also noticed the young man's glowing eyes when the woman pointed the camera at him. They wrote that it was truly creepy. What do you think? Was it all just a trick of the light, or did the woman fool everyone? Or was it something paranormal? This footage was filmed by a man who works as a security guard in a children's store. He claims he has repeatedly encountered paranormal activity there. This time, it all started with power flickers, and then something creepy happened.
No mames, güey. Es esa puta muñeca la que se ríe, güey. Mira, se está moviendo, güey. Se está moviendo, güey.
When the guard approached the counter with dolls, one of them suddenly moved. To prove that it wasn't fake, he filmed another video.
Apenas vengo grabando. Está la verga, loco. Pero bueno, en fin. ¿Qué puedo hacer?
In it, a strange sound can be heard, and the man walks along the shelves until he finds a toy that has somehow turned on by itself. He himself is convinced that the spirit of a child haunts the store. Users were divided. Some believe his words, while others laugh and call it a marketing trick. What it really was, that's for you to decide. The next clip was recorded on a security camera late in the evening. A man approached the refrigerator, choosing something to snack on, but when he closed it, baby walkers suddenly began to move. He notices this and goes to his wife. When they are in the room together, the teddy bear that was standing on the table suddenly falls. As the man approaches, a chair also begins to move for no reason. Whether this was a simple trick or whether they were not alone in the kitchen that night remains a mystery to us. The next video was filmed in a beauty salon. A girl was sitting by the mirror when she suddenly noticed something strange.
Don't look at what's in front of you. Boost, 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 boost. Moving up and down again. Mim.
One of the salon doors simply opened, for no reason. Then it began to close. Viewers in the comments joked that one should run out of such a salon without even finishing their hairstyle. But some wrote that it didn't look funny at all, more like a warning. In this clip, a man returned home and heard a loud crash. To figure out who or what he was dealing with, he decided to set up a camera.
So that's why I'm setting up the camera right now to find out, what the it is. Max, shut up! Ain't nobody here. It was up against the fucking wall.
At first you can hear his dog suddenly start barking as if it sensed something. Then a strange shadow appears on the floor. The man notices it too, grabs the camera and rushes to the kitchen, but finds no one there. Users in the comments are split. Some are sure it was a real poltergeist, others say the dog might have barked for no reason. So what did the camera capture that night? It seems we will never know the truth, but we can at least speculate. Another clip stirred heated debates online. Besides the dog, no one was home, but the camera recorded movement and a rather strange incident. According to the owner, the dog has been acting very strangely ever since. Watch what happened. In the footage, you can see the dog first gets frightened, then arches its body, and after that it looks as if someone or something removes its collar. Could the dog have done it by itself, or was there really something creepy next to it? This family had lived in a new home for only a month and a half when strange things began happening.
Blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000 pot.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high and emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried away from the poker table.
The security camera caught a child's toy flying out of nowhere, landing right next to a little girl. The child seems to be looking at someone, and seconds later, a plastic bag falls from the couch by itself. The girl bursts into tears and runs out of the room. In the comments, people wrote that the house was clearly haunted, urging the family to move out immediately. Others suggested that the child might have become the target of something supernatural. In the next video, a night vision camera recorded a vague figure quickly running across a room. Its shape resembled a small person or a pet. The homeowners insisted they had no animals. Commenters speculated that it might have been a shadow, a camera glitch, or something more sinister. Some noted that the figure's movement looked deliberate, as if the creature was trying to avoid being seen. The video quickly gained thousands of views, but no one knows who, or what, that night visitor was. A man decided to test an old legend. Could he summon Bloody Mary? He locked himself in the bathroom, turned on the camera, and said he was alone. Following the ritual, he said her name 3 times and turned off the lights.
And now, because everything's been so
I want to see if it will happen. So there is nothing in this bathroom with me. I want to make that very clear. There is absolutely no one here. I'm completely on my own. You can see there's like no one behind me. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm pretty f***ing nervous. I don't like doing this shit. I really don't, but I feel like I have to, just to give you guys something, but not only that, but like, I feel like I have a purpose now to sort of go after weird shit after going through everything that I have. But yeah, we're gonna do this now. Nervous as shit though. I hate doing this, man, because at 3 AM I'm the only guy in here. I'm trying to stall because I don't want to do it. But yeah, we're gonna do it now. Please, Jesus, God protect me. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. See if that provokes anything. Oh guys, it's freaky in here right now. It actually feels so cold. Like, this is ridiculous, man. I've only got that candle there, it changes colour. Guys, I've been in here for a while now, and I've kept it dark. Nothing seemed to happen. Like, I thought that maybe because of what I've been going through that it could provoke other things, but like, yeah, obviously Bloody Mary's just a hoax, guys. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm gonna turn the light on now. You guys can see, like, there's nothing in here with me. Like, nothing's happened. Yeah, I guess it's just a hoax. Like, look, there's fucking... What the f?
At first, nothing happened. Then he turned the lights back on, and for a split second, a dark figure appeared in the corner. Viewers analyzed the footage frame by frame and are convinced it's not edited. Did he actually summon her, or is it just another clever hoax? The next clip was also recorded on a surveillance camera. In an empty room, an orb suddenly appears, a bright, glowing sphere. The author claims that no one else was home at the time. Users argued, some think it was a speck of dust, while others are convinced it is how souls manifest. What do you think? Is it just dust or a paranormal presence? The next video caused quite a stir online.
So I'm just sitting here watching Scooby-Doo. You know, it has been storming on and off all night. You can see there is nothing standing over here, right? But look. What the fuck is that? Like, this is me. And like, but there's nothing there. And like, I turned.
A man was calmly watching Scooby-Doo during a thunderstorm when he suddenly noticed a sinister figure in the reflection of his TV, standing right next to him. He turns the camera around. No one is there. But when he looks back at the screen, the figure moves closer, as if trying to scare him. Within seconds, it's standing right behind him. The man bolts out of the room in panic. Viewers said they got chills just watching it, as if something was staring at them from the darkness. Whether it's something supernatural or just a clever trick, that's for you to decide. The next video went viral. It was filmed by a girl named Rosanna.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
The camera shows a hallway where a thick dark mist appears. The girl gets scared, and the anomaly seems to drift toward the bedroom. Then it all suddenly vanishes, but Rosanna, already panicked, begins to pray. Later, she returns holding a cross, but starts feeling weak and stops speaking, as if something is draining her energy. Commenters wrote that the video reminded them of scenes from classic horror films. In another video, a girl was filming a doll for her blog. She was simply feeding it, but something went wrong.
Так, я кормлю Лизочку. Сначала хочу дать ей помидорку. Тут вот разные овощи есть. Кушай. Так, теперь давай. Что?
When the girl brings a spoon with food to the doll, it begins to move its hand after a moment. She notices, looks at the camera, and sees the doll moving again. She jumps up from the chair, bewildered as to how this is even possible. Later, she tried to contact the seller from the listing where she bought the doll. However, she found that all the listings in his profile had been deleted, which was even stranger. Do you believe that evil entities can inhabit dolls? Write your thoughts. Let's discuss. This clip was filmed by a man who had been hearing strange noises outside his house for several nights. He decided to record everything to find out what was happening.
Acabo de llegar a mi casa y se escucharon ruidos, pero horribles. Te estoy viendo la cara. Te estoy viendo la cara. Salí a la luz o te voy a buscar yo. Salí. No te escondas, vení. Te estoy viendo la cara. ¿Dónde estás, hijo de puta? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Ay, no. No te escondas. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? No te escondas. Salí, hijo de puta.
At one point, the camera captures a dark hand gliding along the wall. For a split second, a faint figure is visible, then it seems to dissolve into the air. The man bravely goes to check, but the figure vanishes right in front of him. What was it? Someone trying to scare him, or something else entirely? This short video was captured by a doorbell camera.
A ghost was caught on a Ring camera.
A faint, almost transparent figure appears, gliding past the house. Some viewers thought it was a camera glitch or an insect caught in the frame, but others claimed that if you increase the contrast, you can clearly see the outline of a human figure. What is it? A trick of the light or a real ghost? You decide. In the next video, a mother was simply filming her little daughter calmly having lunch. But then, things took an unexpected turn.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
At one moment, a shadowy figure passes across the room behind them. The woman notices it and freezes. She claims no one else was home. What was it? A trick of the light, or something else entirely? I'll let you decide. The next video scared many parents. A mother noticed her daughter had developed an imaginary friend and decided to record her playing with it. But something went wrong. The little girl holds a container that something invisible seems to want to take from her. She steps back slightly, but the terrifying events continue. Something pulls at her suitcase, as if trying to frighten the girl. This time the child managed to leave, but what will happen next time is unknown. A security camera in a courtyard captured something that chilled the residents to the core. Around midnight, a blurry figure rushed across the yard. It moved too fast to be human and too silently to be an animal. Residents say that at night they often hear rustling and muffled footsteps, as if someone is walking nearby. After this video appeared, many people decided not to turn off their lights at night. This story began when a little girl woke up crying in the middle of the night. According to her mother, the child screamed that someone was standing in her room. The woman turned on her camera and started recording. Watch closely.
Scared? Are we scared, baby? Come on here, Pickle. Come here, Pickle. Come on, Pickle.
It's okay. There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay? Are you a big girl? If you're scared, just remember, baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed. What's wrong, Cora? Sweetie, what are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
They tried to leave the room, but it was as if something didn't want to let them go. The door slowly began to close by itself right in front of them. Later, when they were in the daughter's bedroom, the girls suddenly stared at the window, and in that instant, the blinds slammed shut with a loud crash. The mother screamed. The blinds require a special mechanism to move, and they can't close on their own. When viewers in the comments claimed it could all be faked, the woman decided to show the blinds up close. But just as she began explaining, the door behind her slowly opened. She checked. No one was there. Returning to the window, she demonstrated that the blinds can only move with physical force. Viewers wrote that they felt uneasy just from the atmosphere of the video. The next video was found on TikTok. A surveillance camera shows a girl calmly working when an object suddenly falls off her desk. She notices it, but a minute later, another item falls. From another camera angle, we see her stepping outside to call her boss and report what's happening. When she comes back, she turns off the lights and heads for the exit. When something terrifying happens, it looks like someone grabs her. The girl screams, and the video cuts off. Some people believe it was the work of a supernatural force. Others think it was simple editing, but the creepy feeling from the video remains. The next clip was filmed by a Japanese blogger exploring abandoned places. He said he felt someone's gaze, as if someone was watching him from the darkness. In the footage, he walks down a corridor, and a dark figure briefly appears in a doorway. Later, he searched the entire room but found no one. Commenters advised the author never to return there. A blogger went to film in an old abandoned building near a cemetery.
Nobody lives out, you know, nobody lives here. Someone said look on the top building. That's definitely haunted, that house. How do you know someone there? Because there's someone there, there's someone there. They're there again. Look. Yo. Look at the face on it. Yo. Look at the face in it. Look at the face. You can see it like a white face. Look. Look at the eyes. Right. Oh, fucking going. I'm going, mate.
While recording, a figure suddenly appeared in one of the windows that IT stood completely still, seemingly staring right at the camera. When the blogger zoomed in, the figure's face appeared to have a sinister expression. He left immediately and later admitted he would never return. In the next clip, a group of guys decided to test their courage by trying to summon Satan himself. Why they chose a children's playground and a swing set remains unknown.
Satanás, ¿eres tú? Si eres tú, manifiéstate y mueve a Güero más.
Guacha, ¿cómo lo jalan para atrás?
Te reto a que...
Mira. ¡Ah, la verga! ¡Quita la verga, bebé, güey!
One sits down while the other begins asking questions. At first, there's only silence. But then, the swing suddenly starts to move on its own, as if pushed by an invisible force. Terrified, the guys take off running. The video cuts abruptly, leaving the uneasy feeling that something frightening continued off camera. Whether to believe them or not, that's up to you. In the next video, a man enters his house and notices that the water is running by itself.
I saw my last video. This thing chased me away last time. It's been 2 days and that's the water. It's gonna be great. Anything else in here? It's gonna be a great water bill. I did not leave that on. It's non-stop. What the hell? Would you please stop? I told you, I'm leaving. I gotta go through and close everything again. Every time. If you want my attention that much, you have my attention. What do you want?
He turns it off, but soon hears strange noises behind the door leading to the basement. When he opens it, he feels as if someone is standing right behind him. Turning around, he sees that all the kitchen cabinets are wide open. Confused, he tries to close them, but a moment later, the basement door slams shut with a loud bang.
Would you please stop this? Okay, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna leave for another couple days. I gotta go back for my keys.
He calls out into the emptiness, asking for it to stop, but soon decides to leave the house. Just before he goes, he looks back, and the camera captures a blurry figure seemingly emerging from the basement. It wasn't the only video the man recorded.
This is too much. I think it's time to go. There's nobody upstairs. Get out. Okay, it's in my bedroom. Gotta get out. And here he is. Get out. I gotta move. I'm moving. That's it. And with that, I will admit, that was one of the scarier ones. So we're going to stay here a couple nights. And, yeah.
In the next one, he goes upstairs, determined to cleanse the house of spirits. Through a crack in a doorway, a dark figure can be seen moving in the bedroom. The man opens the door, no one's there. He decides to rent a hotel room, unwilling to spend another night under the same roof with the unknown. This surveillance video even scared skeptics. Objects fall from the table in the kitchen. A couple, hearing the noise, goes to check, but no one is there. Yet when they leave the house, the camera continues filming. The door to a room slowly opens and then slams shut abruptly. Movement is visible in the mirror, and an orb flies across the frame. A moment later, the stove turns on by itself. Later, the camera captures items falling and chairs beginning to move, one by one. Followers wrote that the couple did the right thing by leaving this house, as what was happening seemed like a warning. And perhaps that very warning saved their lives. A guy was simply filming his cat, an ordinary video that suddenly went viral.
So this cat right here, alright, I'm checking on it again. Alright, cause if you see its legs all fucked up. And we have shit all over it. Alright, and It wasn't eating. It's eating now though, right? Look up. I'll see this fucking shit. I look back though, and it's not there at all.
In the reflection of the window behind him, a dark figure could be seen standing still. He turned around, but there was no one there. Users were divided. Some were sure it was fake, others believed he really captured something supernatural. He says that ever since, he can't stay in that room comfortably at night. This video was filmed in an old boarding house rumored to have seen many unexplained deaths. Locals say that the shadows of the past still live there. Watch closely. The door begins to shake violently before slamming shut. Then a poster falls, followed by a thermos. After that, everything goes silent. But those who have spent the night there claim to have heard whispers, footsteps, and knocking on the walls. In the next video, a man encountered something truly terrifying in his own home. He decided to record everything with his phone. Watch closely.
Para com isso!
At first, the door handle begins to move, as if someone is standing on the other side. When the man opens the door, the hallway is empty. But suddenly, a sliding door begins to open slowly. The man turns on the light and walks into the kitchen, checking every corner.
Como sempre, nunca tem ninguém aqui. Achei que essa porcaria tinha...
Everything seems calm, until one of the doors suddenly slams shut with a loud bang. The video cuts off there. What happened next, we'll never know, but we can at least guess. In the next clip, the man decided to photograph his dark hallway, as he felt there was something there.
I swear I heard it. Okay, just a picture. Oh my god.
According to him, he saw a figure approaching when he took the photo with a flash. Have you ever seen anything like this? Write in the comments. Another video that sparked a storm of online discussion. A man set up a camera in his attic to find out what was going on. He often heard footsteps and creaks, even though he lived alone.
Watch this and tell me what the hell it is. Is the cobwebs a glitch or a ghost? You tell me.
The video shows a shadow passing through the space, moving slowly, then fading into thin air. The man said that for several nights after, he heard whispers directly above his bedroom. This video was filmed by a man named Cody.
Nope.
When he came home, he found all the cabinet doors wide open. He stepped outside, then back in, but found no one. He decided not to worry about it. Later, while reviewing his security footage, Cody noticed something that froze his blood. In a doorway stood a figure, its skin pale, its face eyeless, silently watching him. He took a screenshot, and viewers saw it too. People wrote that even when pausing the video, they felt as if the creature was staring directly at them. Cody insists that nothing strange has happened since. But who, or what, was watching him that day remains a mystery. In the next video, a paranormal enthusiast named Frank goes on a new investigation.
I don't see any cars out front, so I don't feel like I'm in danger. But I don't know how long until like dogs show up. I don't see any cars out front, so I don't feel like I'm in danger. But I don't know how long until like dogs show up. Until like dogs show up. So like dogs show up.
He was live streaming from a cemetery when his viewers noticed a figure in the background that looked like a child. Frank didn't see it live, but when he rewatched the footage, he was shocked. The silhouette truly looked human. The blogger returned to the same spot to investigate.
Sorry for the wind noise. I'm now outside of the graveyard, and if you look up, the sun is slowly starting to come out, so it's becoming daytime. So I'm running out of time here. This is the place I wanted you guys to see. There we go. Oh no. Oh, that's just a latch. There we go. Look at this. Oh, what the f***? There's somebody here. I just saw somebody staring at me from the window. I swear to God, I just saw somebody staring at me from the fucking window. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my IR. That's me. That scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie.
The camera captures a figure behind an old door, as if it's watching him. Frank shows that the door is locked and that there's no way inside. Yet the video clearly shows that someone, or something, is standing on the other side. Followers noted that the figure once again looked like a child. Many are convinced that Frank captured not just an anomaly, but the spirit of a child left behind in that cemetery. Others think it might have been a reflection or a shadow, but everyone agreed. The video is chilling to the bone. This video looks like a scene from a horror movie. A girl heard strange rustling sounds and decided to check what was going on. She grabbed a flashlight and looked under the bed.
Hello?
Check one more time. Okay, I got you. There's nothing under there, bud. Maybe you're just having a nightmare, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Get some rest, buddy. I'll see you in the morning, all right?
There she saw a pale face with white, pupilless eyes. The creature seemed to be staring directly at her. The girl screamed and ran out of the room. Later, she admitted that it was the scariest night of her life, and after that incident, she never spent the night in that apartment again. In this video, everything looks like an ordinary kitchen. Until the cupboard doors start opening on their own, groceries fly out, and a picture crashes to the floor. It's all caught on a security camera, and no one is visible in the room. The apartment owner later said he heard loud bangs and footsteps at night. Poltergeist, or an elaborate setup. You decide. This clip is short, but truly terrifying.
कौन है? कौन है? ज़रा अंदर चलो, ज़रा.
A girl spots a dark figure in the hallway and starts recording. Watch carefully, the silhouette is getting closer, step by step. The girl backs away, fear in her eyes, and at that moment, the video abruptly cuts off. Viewers were divided. Some claimed it was staged, while others insisted it showed something genuinely sinister. The next video was filmed as part of a collection of objects with eerie histories. The man decided to check if there was anyone, or anything, in the room besides him, and it seems he got his answer.
Come on, if somebody's here with us, show us that you're here. Okay, face trackers just span the camera onto where that doll is. Yeah, that's a bit strange. Is that somebody in the corner over there by the dolls? If it is, can you touch that doll for me over there? Can you do that?
At one point, a child's voice can be heard, and a strange light anomaly appears on the wall. The man claimed that the dolls might serve as vessels for evil entities. Some viewers said they saw one doll's eyes move. Others insisted that spirits don't like being disturbed. The next clip is from an adventurer and paranormal enthusiast named Ian. I know many have missed him. This time, he goes to a vintage store museum, which used to be a morgue. Customers and staff reported that paranormal phenomena often occur here, and strange voices can be heard. Many believe that the souls of the people embalmed here still linger. Ian goes there to see if it's true.
Embalming fluid or something? Just kind of walking around here in silence, just listening for anything at all. Whoa. What the hell was that?
The blogger walks through the old rooms, listening carefully. Moments later, he hears a strange sound. Yen tries to find its source and immediately asks the presumed spirits a question. And it seems they respond.
I don't know if I'm like going crazy, but I keep hearing like little thumps upstairs. I don't know what that is. I'll go back up eventually, but I heard something down here too. Was it these things that I heard? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hell no.
Shortly after, he hears a door opening. The strange sounds do not stop, but the brave blogger continues.
But how? Where are you? Okay, I'm getting like super jumpy right now. Whoa, whoa! What the heck was that? Dude, something just fell over! Oh my god. Dude, what the hell was that? Dude, something just got knocked over off of one of the shelves here. I literally seen it. It just made like a ping sound. Ping.
Then a glass falls from a shelf. Ian moves further and, as usual, takes several photographs. In one of them, he discovers an anomaly resembling a human shape.
To be embalmed. Oh my god. What was that now? Hello? That sounded like a shifting sound, like something being dragged. Dragged. I don't know where that came from. Who's in here? I just heard something. Start trying to snap some photos up here. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Dude, gotta take another one. Holy shit, dude, there was just something right there. It was right in that doorway. There was something manifesting. Hello? Dude, what the heck was that? It was like someone or something coming out of this elevator. Who just showed themselves over here?
Moments later, he hears terrifying sounds, as if someone is moving a hospital bed nearby.
We're just bugging out of their head. Oh, dude, it looked so freaky. It was like hovering above that gurney. What the f? Screw this. I'm out of here. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the hell just happened in there? I'm done. I just need to get the hell out of here.
He also films one of the drawers, which used to store bodies, opening slightly. At that moment, Yen runs away. The blogger decides to leave the place, feeling he has seen enough. Do you agree with him? A man posted a video he filmed while returning home late at night. Looking up, he saw a white figure standing on his balcony. In the footage, it appears completely still, as if watching him. When the brightness is increased, you can make out the shape of a head, almost human. Terrified, the man didn't go inside and spent the night at a friend's place. Later, he admitted that even during the day, he avoids looking at his balcony. In the next video, a user captured a mysterious figure outside their window. Watch closely. When the woman slightly opens the curtains, it's clear that no one is there. However, just moments later, the shadow reappears and begins to move. The woman pulls the curtain back again, proving that the outside is empty. But the camera records something else entirely. Viewers in the comments are divided. Some believe it's the manifestation of a spirit, while others think it's a reflection from a parallel dimension. Who or what it truly was remains a mystery. If you have your own theories, be sure to share them in the comments. In this video, a blogger captured something frightening inside a building that, according to witnesses, had been the site of paranormal activity. On the second floor, a dark figure with glowing red eyes seems to be watching him. What was that? Someone's prank or a genuine manifestation of the supernatural? As always, it's up to you to decide. This video was recorded by a guy completely by accident. He heard the cabinet in his room suddenly open by itself. Watch closely.
Cuénteme, mamita, ¿qué pasa? Dígame. Usted sabe que puede confiar en mí.
The cabinet door slowly opens, as if someone is inside. The guy approaches, but there is no one inside. No signs of any presence. Users in the comments argued. Some are sure it's the work of a ghost, others think it's an energy surge or a spatial glitch. What it actually was, we may never know, but at least we can speculate. A surveillance camera inside an apartment captured a moment that's hard to explain. A man was calmly working on his laptop when a bottle beside him began to squeeze in on itself, as if someone invisible were holding it. Later, he admitted that ever since that day, the apartment has felt uncomfortable, like someone is watching him from around the corner. This woman never believed in ghosts, until that night. At 2:55 a.m., she felt someone breathing next to her, even though she was alone. Her dog started growling and staring into empty space. In the morning, she reviewed her security footage and saw a bottle fall off her table on its own. Many viewers thought the video was fake, but others said they'd experienced the same: strange noises, cold touches, and the sense of being watched in the dark. Have you ever felt like someone was near you when no one was there? In the next video, a young woman had just returned from the hospital, only to face something the very next night that made her believe in the paranormal. According to her, it all started with strange noises. She grabbed her phone and began recording. The light in the hallway started flickering, as if warning her that something sinister was near. But that was only the beginning. Attentive viewers noticed a dark figure peeking from a doorway. It wasn't the only video from that girl. Another time, when she was home alone, a door suddenly began moving by itself. A dark hand touched the handle, and the door slammed shut. A few seconds later, it opened again, and the hand reappeared. It seemed as though someone invisible was deliberately trying to scare her. The video ends abruptly as the girl screams and runs away. Was it all staged for views, or a real encounter with something beyond? Share what you think. This footage was taken in an abandoned building. A girl noticed something strange and decided to record it.
A new emotion! Wow!
In one of the windows, you can clearly see a figure that seems to be watching her. Users were divided in their opinions. Some are certain it is a ghost, while others believe it could have just been a person who snuck into the building. But everyone agreed on one thing: the sight is definitely creepy. The next video was filmed on an ordinary street in the evening. Everything is calm until suddenly something appears. A semi-transparent figure moves right down the road and then literally dissolves into thin air. The image is blurry, which is why viewers were divided. Some are sure it was a real ghost, while others think the camera simply glitched. But admit it, if you saw something like that in real life, you'd definitely be scared. In the next clip, a girl was walking with her friend late in the evening. Her friend was filming everything on the phone when suddenly a strange figure appeared behind them, quickly heading toward the girl, and the video cuts off. What was that? Do you have any theories? The following video was filmed by a couple who heard strange noises in their home. They decided to turn on the camera to capture everything that was happening.
Sorry.
What's going on?
Threw a coat on the floor.
The young man walks up to the closet and sees that a coat had somehow ended up on the floor. But that was not the end of it. A moment later, the sounds grow louder, and the things inside the closet seem to start moving on their own. And it is at this very moment that something truly frightening happens.
Did you see that?
When the guy shuts the door, something sinister suddenly peeks out. In the comments, users wrote that this was the creepiest moment, since the figure appears literally for a second, but that is enough to give you chills. What do you think? Is this really something paranormal or just a skillful setup? In this video, blogger Alberto known as a fan of paranormal investigations, goes to an old theater that has long been surrounded by rumors. Locals claim that ghosts still haunt the place. Alberto decides to check it out himself.
Estoy las campanas y la vibración que hacen. No, ya no, Beto. Llevas dos.
Queremos hacer contacto con los fantasmas que hay aquí, ¿no?
3. ¿Estás seguro?
¡Qué impresión!
Pues, entonces pregunta.
¿Hay alguien aquí? ¿Hola? ¡Chinga tu...
No, man, te dije.
¿No será el guardia? ¿Hola? Buenas noches. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Dónde habrá sido? ¿Dónde lo escuchaste? Fue una puerta, según yo, pero no es exactamente donde vino ese ruido.
Ya ves, te dije.
From the very beginning, he hears strange, frightening sounds. To make sure he is not alone, the blogger uses a special device to communicate with spirits. And, strangely enough, he gets a response. Things then become even scarier.
Te detiene. ¿Qué te detiene? ¡Ay, güey! ¿Qué es eso?
¿Qué?
Beso, güey, beso. ¿No lo ves? ¿En serio?
No, ¿qué?
No mames, tengo una piel chinita.
The camera captures a barely visible figure rushing through one of the theater's rooms. But mustering up his courage, Alberto continues his exploration.
Escucha. ¿Qué fue? Acá. Mírame.
Ah, está cerrado.
Escucha.
¿Qué escuchaste?
A la madre.
Ay, cabrón. Casi me caigo.
No sé qué escuché. ¡Eh! ¡No!
¿Lo tienes?
Lo tengo, Beto.
¿Hola?
Lo tengo.
Buenas noches, ¿hay alguien ahí? Ok.
Ay, no mames.
¿Hola? Uy, güey.
Ay, no manches. Beto, no hay nada acá.
At one point, one of the doors opens by itself. He goes inside and finds no one there. But that is not the end.
Es la campana de
¿Cae? No creo. Yo siento que fue de afuera, ¿no? Porque mira, por aquí se puede meter el sonido.
Ven.
Creo yo.
Ven.
Voy. ¿Qué pasó?
Tienes que ver esto.
¿Qué pasó?
Ay, güey.
¿Qué pasó?
Ay. Fue esta.
¿Será? Bueno, sí. Desde hace rato yo vi que estaban moviendo estas cuerdas, pero solo se mueve una. Ok. Buenas noches. ¿Hay alguien más aquí? Vigilante del teatro, ¿estás por acá? Amigo.
One of his team members calls Alberto over. He noticed that the rope attached to a bell started swinging, as if someone invisible had just pulled it. After that, nothing unusual happens again. But viewers still argue to this day, was that figure a real ghost, or just a trick of light and imagination? And this clip was posted by a security guard who claims that night he lived through a real nightmare. The cameras recorded that ahead of him, behind the door, stood a figure resembling a child. He said the figure seemed to beckon him to come closer. But here's the strange part, the territory was completely closed off. No alarms, no signs of anyone breaking in. Users in the comments were divided. Some wrote that it was a child's ghost stuck in that place, others insisted it was just a prank and someone wanted to scare him. But the man himself admitted that he no longer wants to work in that building at night. This footage was captured by a security camera in an office where, according to rumors, strange phenomena have been recorded more than once. In the video, a young man is walking down the hallway but suddenly stops, as if pierced by intense pain, and collapses. Then comes the creepiest part. The camera shows what looks like a transparent figure leaving his body and moving forward. A few minutes later, it became known that the man had actually died, and the doctors were never able to determine the cause. Do you think a security camera could really capture something like this? Or was it just a glitch? I am waiting for your theories. The next video was filmed in a building that, according to the author, had long been closed. A man is inspecting the corridor when the camera suddenly captures a motionless figure, seemingly just standing and watching him. The video quality leaves much to be desired, so it's impossible to say for sure whether it was a person or something paranormal. But imagine for yourself, walking through an empty building and seeing a figure where no one should be. You have to admit, that's pretty creepy. This clip caused a lot of buzz online. Watch. A glowing anomaly resembling a misty orb appears in the room and moves. The man is clearly baffled and films everything he sees. Some viewers suggested it could have been ball lightning. Others wrote that it gave them goosebumps. It looked too much like some kind of energy cluster. What do you think? In this footage, a girl was getting ready for bed when she felt like someone was watching her. She turned on the camera and, as it turned out, not without reason. In the hallway, behind the door, a creepy figure appears for a moment and then vanishes in an instant. The silhouette does not look like a person, but rather like something from a horror movie. Many viewers wrote that this is exactly what makes the video even more terrifying. In the next video, a young man decided to check whether there really were ghosts in his apartment. He turns on the camera and asks, "Is anyone here?"
See if it's here anywhere. Okay, here we go. Is there anyone here? Why are you here? Do you want to hurt me? Fuck. Shit. Okay, yeah, there's definitely...
At first, nothing happens, but after a few seconds, a strange sound can be heard, as if something fell in another room.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely something... That came from Noah's room. What the f***? Shit. You see that? What the f***? Hey, why are you moving that paper? Why are you moving the newspaper? What the f***? Shit! Fuck. God damn it. Why are you in Noah's room? What's so special about in here? Fuck, I think it's in his room. What the f***? Shit! What the f***? Shit! God damn it!
Things then get even scarier. A newspaper on the table begins to move, and right after that, a door slams shut right in front of him. The guy decides to go inside, looks around the room, and suddenly the door closes again behind his back, as if someone tried to lock him in. At that very moment, an object falls from the dresser, and the young man panics and runs away. Viewers were divided. Some claimed they saw a dark silhouette in the room, while others wrote that the guy staged the whole thing on purpose. Whose side are you on? In this video, bloggers went into an abandoned psychiatric hospital looking for thrills and apparently encountered something truly frightening. One of the men claims he felt a chilling cold nearby, as if someone were standing behind him.
Go in! No. What, dude? Hold on. I just saw... You're shaking. No, I know. I just saw... There was a guy's hand right here. I'll show it to you on the thing, dude. I'll show it to you on the thing.
Watch my shadow and watch this hand come behind me. Watch. Watch this hand. Boom.
Let me see it.
Did you see it?
Oh my god.
And on camera you can actually see a hand reaching toward him, although on the other camera there is no one nearby. Another moment is a mysterious orb of light that appears and seems to fly right toward the man. And further in their investigation they don't find anything suspicious. Whether the bloggers staged everything on purpose or truly encountered paranormal forces, you decide. In this video, blogger investigator Frank goes to an old cemetery where, according to legend, ghosts still dwell.
Alright, thought I heard something. Oh, this is disgusting. Fall in, Frank. Oh, what is this? It's like thorns. There we go.
Right from the beginning, he hears strange sounds, as if someone is moving nearby. Frank continues on and tells viewers that this place is a pet cemetery. To make sure he is not alone, he turns on a thermal imager.
Like right here, you'd be able to see nice and clear, but the further back I go, hoping nothing's watching me through here, the further back I go, it turns white, and that's the fog, water vapor. But I want to see if I see anyone, because I don't think I'm alone out here. As creepy as, oh, what the is that? Right there. Holy shit. There's something back there watching. What was that? Holy shit. Hold on. Is there anyone there? There's something watching me from the forest right now. It's just peeking at me. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my flashlight to see if I see anything. I don't see anything and I just went in. As soon as I turned on my flashlight, it went back in. Alright, I'm just watching my 6. Hello? Can you give me a sign that you're here? Is there somebody watching me? Hola? Hello? What the f? It's not responding to me. %, there's something hiding behind a tree. There it is. There it is again, right there. It definitely sees me. Oh fuck. I keep hearing loud noises to my right. Let me watch behind me. Jesus Christ, it is so foggy right now. There is something out there. I'm gonna switch this to a color spectrum. I want to know if it's hot or cold. I want to see if I can pick anything up. There it is. There it is. Right there. It's definitely a warm signature. It's just staring at me. I don't know what the f it is. I'm gonna switch back into night vision.
Behind one of the trees, a dark figure appears. It seems to be watching him from a distance. However, the thermal imager shows a warm spectrum. That means it was something alive. But was it a human, an animal, or something else entirely? Frank does not stop and tries to communicate with the supposed spirits, asking them questions.
Hello? What is that? I could do a little 360 panorama. This place looks like Stranger Things. I want to see if I can hear anything though. is that? What the fuck is that? I just saw a light. That was bright though. Oh my god. See if I get anything. Oh, I just heard a noise up there. Oh shit. What the fuck was that? Come on.
In response, he hears strange sounds, and a moment later he notices a flash of light. Then, a figure appears that does not resemble a normal person. It begins to move, as if chasing him. The blogger admits that with every passing second, his fear grows stronger. He keeps looking around, but the figure vanishes, leaving him alone in the darkness. That is where the investigation ends, and Frank declares that he will never go there alone again. This video, according to the author, was filmed during the Devil's Hour. Watch.
You'll pray. Because I can see it up there. Don't say anything. It's going across the ceiling floor right now. Chill out. It's on my ceiling right now. It's on the ceiling. Say anything. On the ceiling right now. It's crawling on the ceiling.
A black mass, similar to smoke, appears above the door and begins to move. Some people even claim they saw something resembling a woman in the smoke. Watch the video again and write what you think it really was. Let's discuss together.
I don't believe it, nah, this can't be real. I don't believe it, nah, this can't be real. Page my face twice, nah, this can't be real. Whole damn world like a script to reveal. Say it real loud, this can't be real, this can't be real. Nah, this can't be real, what? This can't be real. I'm awake but it feel like a dream I can't feel, nah. This can't be real. Nah, fuck this. I woke up mad for no reason. Alarm clock yelling like it got treason. Mirror talking shit like you fell off, bitch. I said relax, but